Thank you for joining us for our virtual open enrollment fair session. At this time, we will go over PerkSpot Employee Discount Program benefits for plan year 2024. Before we get started, I would like to brief everyone on a couple of housekeeping items. All attendees are muted and will remain muted throughout the presentation. And if you have a question, please type it in the chat box located on the right-hand side of the presentation screen. Be informed that if you do type a question in the chat box, everyone attending the session will see your question and your name. So if you have a question that is sensitive or confidential in nature, we recommend that you reach out to the County Benefits Division or your department's benefits ambassador. Lastly, today's webinar is being recorded and a copy will be posted on the Benefits Open Enrollment website. At this time, I will turn it over to our presenter, Deandra Matos.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Nidra. So hello, everyone. My name is Deandra Matos. I am the Client Success Manager here with the partnership with San Diego County. We will be going through a presentation of how to log in to your PerkSpot site, as well as going through some of our features. And we will also be taking some questions as well if anything comes up during the presentation. I have one of my teammates here, James Webb, who will be facilitating the Q&A if there's any questions that come up during this time. So thank you so much for inviting us, and I'll kind of move through this here. So here we have this is your homepage here. This is something you would have received a welcome email to invite you to set up your account with PerkSpot. Once you have that account set up, you can come in here and you can simply put in the email address that you used, as well as the password that you used to create your account to log into your PerkSpot account here. Now, if for any reason you are experiencing some password issues, let's say you forgot your password or anything to that effect, you can always click in here to forgot password, and it will send you a password reset through that. And if you are having any further issues around that, you can always click down here into contact us, or click here into the right side of this little help button. That is going to pop up a chat box here, a contact us field, where you can submit any questions that you have regarding like a password reset or anything that has to do with that. But once you have your credentials here, you simply would click sign in. That's going to bring you here to your home page. Once you're signed in here, you'll see this is your home page here. So for your home page, you'll see a few different things of where you can kind of click around and click into. So your homepage, you're always going to see at the top here your premium perks. These premium perks are some of the best deals out there that we offer. They're negotiated specifically for you. And if you click into this link here, you can kind of see that premium perks are the best available. They're exclusive to this program, to PerkSpot. And this also going to show you these deals based on some of your interests. So one way you can kind of customize this program and make it tailored to you is you can click here into this button here at the right top side, and that's going to bring you into your accounts. So there's a few different ways of how you can tailor your PerkSpot account to your likes and to your needs. So one of the main ways that we suggest setting up your account initially is once you click into that, you can click into this third button here and click into manage interests. So once you click into what you're interested in, whether it's you're looking for finance, automotive, cell phone deals and plans here, any of these deals you can kind of click into. So let's say we wanted to add cell phones additionally and beauty and fragrance. We can click into these desired interests and then click into save. And that will tailor some of your perks that you see that are dedicated specifically for you. So when you scroll down a little bit further here on your homepage, you'll also see some recommended for you deals. These are all based on those interests that you selected. So this will change periodically based on what you have as those interests. So another way that you can kind of go into that box and tailor that again is if you click directly into the interest here, that'll bring you right back to that page where you can simply select what you're interested in. You can always deselect something if you're not interested in something at the time. So if you weren't looking for, outdoor recreational, you can always unselect that as well. Once you have your interests tailored and selected, like I said, you'll see some different deals that are coming up here that are based on those interests here for you. Another thing I'd like to highlight and show you here is within our new and featured tab. So when you click into your new and featured tab, if you click here into the new perks, you will see deals and discounts that we bring in. So every month, typically, we bring in anywhere between 20 to 30 new vendors and new merchants. So this page here is always updating. We always recommend, if you're looking for some good deals, especially as the holidays are kind of rolling around, this is a great place to check out some new deals that we're bringing in from month to month. And so this always changes periodically as we bring new ones in. Another thing that we have here is once you go into your profile here and you set up your accounts, there is a place for you here to set your information, tailor it to your address here, put in a zip code, so on and so forth. And so with that zip code, if you actually click into the new and featured here and you click into perks near you, you can actually see some of the discounts that are available to your local vicinity, to your local zip code. So when we click in here, if we wanted to tailor this to a home location, you can set that there. You can put in your specific zip code. So let's put in San Diego zip code. Let's put in 292101. Enter there. So once we populate that, it might take a little bit because I think mine might be set to where I'm at here. Okay, there we go. So once you click into that and you click enter, you'll see some of those local discounts that are available to you. So any of them here on the left-hand side, you can click directly into, and it'll show you what that discount is and where it is in the vicinity of the zip code that you put in. So you can kind of go through these and you can set different zip codes if you wanted to see more local deals depending on where you are. And then from here, once you're done with this page, you can simply just click go back home, and that will take you directly back to our homepage here. And then so some of the other things that we wanted to feature as well is here in our popular perks, there's a few different ways that you can kind of search around the site if you're looking for a specific perk, a specific vendor. You have the search bar here. So if you were looking for, let's say, Nike, you can click in here and select Nike, and then you'll see the offers that we have directly from them. Another way that you can search for this is if you click down here and click into our brands, you'll see Nike as well as some that are similar to Nike, like Adidas, Finish Line, Skechers Direct. Another way that you can kind of search for things, if it's not here through the search bar, you also have this tab here that's going to showcase all of the categories that we have. So if you're looking for something specific, whether that's like beauty and finance, you can click here into the drop down and you can see that it'll drop down into more specified links where you can click into any category into here, which will bring you to that page. So if we clicked into fragrance, it's going to bring you to our beauty and fragrance to exactly what you're looking for here. Another cool thing that you can do here is as you're searching through the site, we are aware that we have quite a bit of discounts and deals. So as you're searching through things too, another feature that you have is anything that you're looking into. Let's say you are interested in something, but you kind of want to keep searching around. you can always click here into the heart and that will favorite a deal for you. So that's going to be in your saved offers. So as you're scrolling through the site, if you see anything that interests you, you always have that ability to kind of save things and then go back to your saved offers at a later time, once you're kind of like ready to look at those things further. So all of your saved offers are here in your favorites category, where it's going to keep that whole running list of all the favorite things that you've selected there. Now to go back home here, you can always click into the logo to the top side there, and that's always going to bring you back to the home screen. And then lastly, one of the ways that you can kind of search for specific merchants here is if you click into the brands tab. This will show you all of the brands that we have and that we're currently hosting. So you can do it all the way from, scrolling down here and going through it alphabetically. And then of course, if there's a specific one that you're looking for, you can simply click into, whether it's R, S, whatever it is, you'll see the deals here that you can kind of click into. So let's say you were looking for something for, Reebok, you can simply click into that link and it's going to take you directly to that Reebok deal. Now, with all of our perks here, you'll see information about it on the left-hand side of the brand. And then you'll also see within this main text box of what that deal exactly entails. So every deal is unique. So you can read through what the details are. And then if there's any restrictions or anything like that, you'll also see that down here towards the bottom. So going back home, um, some of the other things that you can also click through and check out here are some of our, like I said, the premium perks we have. Recommended for you is always going to be tailored to your interests. And one of the most popular things that we also offer here is our tickets and travel. So here we have a travel discount center. Within this travel discount center, we aim this to kind of be a one-stop shop for you and all of your travel needs. So when you click into the travel discount center, it's going to bring you directly to this first homepage where you can simply type in something for a place that you were looking to go, and then you can search directly for any hotels here. So that would be the first main tab here, which is always selected for hotels. Then on the right-hand side too, you're going to see some of our hottest deals and biggest discounts for hotels as well. So any of these you can click into, and this changes periodically as well, depending on what deals and what perks we have for hotels. And so once you book the hotel through here, you can also click into rental cars, which will bring you to your rental car discounts. And then another one that we have is some perks and discounts related to flights as well. So this travel center is pretty robust. You have a lot of different options of where you can click around into, whether it's something for, like I said, the rental car or a hotel. The travel tab here is going to be your one-stop shop for that. And then lastly, the last thing I wanted to highlight here would be your Just For You tab. This is a tab that changes periodically, so we always recommend checking into it as well. Some of the initiatives that are built out for the County of San Diego might be here. So one of the things that are being highlighted currently is some meal prep discounts. So everything from Home Chef to Good Chop, all of those discounts and deals would live into this tab. So you would be able to kind of click into any of these offers here. And then, like I said, again, if there's anything that you want to check out at a later date, you can always kind of go in there and favorite that offer and then come back to it at a later time. So really, that's a high-level overview of everything that you can do here within PerkSpot. We really try to bring in a fair amount of vendors. So we feel we have everything from, socks to RV rentals here that you can check out. And then, of course, like I said, those premium perks are always going to be up here, and those are really exclusive deals and discounts that are going to give you the most bang for your buck. And then lastly, I did want to highlight this section here, which is your feed. So your feed here, you're going to have some of your notifications where you can download the PerkSpot app. You can go through and see some of the things that are the most popular to some other employees there, your coworkers. What are they looking at? What discounts? That's all highlighted here on the left-hand side. And then as you kind of scroll through, you'll see that you have some different options to jump quickly into some of our most popular categories, and then see some of the local discounts there at the bottom as well. So if there's any questions, please feel free to let us know through the chat. And then lastly, if there's ever anything that you have any questions about, please feel free to use this chat button down here at the right-hand side. That's going to bring up the chat feature if you have any questions about anything, whether it is how to redeem a deal, if you've bought something, you have some questions, you can always come in here and chat with us. Or if you prefer email, you can also send an email to cs@perkspot.com, and one of our customer support agents will get back to you pretty promptly. So that is all I have. Thank you so much for allowing us to attend this. And like I said, if there is any questions, please feel free to throw those in the chat now.
I would just like to go over the questions that have come through the chat, and thank you very much, Jane, for responding to those, as we may have attendees who have called in and not able to see the chat. But a couple of questions that have come through that I'd just like to address to the public is, to set an account, do we need to use county email only? And the uh, segue question to that was regarding the welcome email once you do sign up. So no, you do not need a county email. I actually personally have used my personal and my county email, so I get all the information from PerkSpot, and I don't lose sight of all the announcements. So you are able to use your personal email account. And if you do not receive the welcome email or you misplaced it, as it was mentioned during the earlier part of the webinar, you can reach out directly to PerkSpot and they can help track down and resend that missing email, or if something didn't get to you. So now I see additional questions coming through, James. I'd be happy to help, as you're probably answering some of those too. Um, Is there a QR code for the app? I'm not sure which app you're referring to.
For the PerkSpot app, there is, let me see, I can send out our link for it, but it is something that you can search within the Play Store or the Apple App Store, I believe that is what it is.
Excellent. Okay. And we got some thank yous. Another big question, James. I know you're probably pulling the emails from folks that are wanting to get that welcome email resent to them. So I'll go ahead and address the other questions that have come through. Is there a fee for the premium for the perks? Are there any fees associated?
No, there are no fees associated. That is directly a benefit of the program. There are no fees or anything like that associated with any of our premium perks.
All great questions.
Absolutely. And if there's any further questions too, beyond this time, you can feel free to reach out to that email address. We can definitely answer anything else going forward as well.
What I can do as well, I know you had presented it at some point in time, the web address, but I'm actually going to go to the county's website and paste the link in the chat to access that as well, just in case anyone wasn't able to write that down or get in there right away. So let me go ahead and pull that up as well.
Yeah, I have it here. I'll drop it in the chat here too.
Excellent. Thank you.
So Isaac, so what you're seeing there at the top is a perk, it's a deal. So any of those things that you click into, like the road trippers, I believe road trippers plus is typically, I want to say $30 per month. So what you're seeing there is actually what our discount and what our deal is. Yeah, and like I said, like, our deals are always updating. Um, Definitely, I know like holidays seem like they're right around the corner. So, hopefully there's some good discounts and deals for everyone to check out during that time. Yeah, that's a great question. So some of our deals allow you to build loyalty points. So some of them, one of the ones you'll see is if you click into your new and feature tab and you click into earn reward points. There are deals where you can earn loyalty points for every dollar that you spend. So some deals have like 5% back, some deals have 3% back, and those deals can be redeemed towards another offer or towards a gift card. And so all of that information to kind of give you a little bit more about how those points work, they're all within that earned reward points. So it kind of gives you a breakdown of how you can spend those points and earn them through that link there that says learn more within there. And so as you are shopping, you will see those, no problem. You will see those points accumulate there as well.
I'd like to share a unique value with the PerkSpot. I actually got Invisalign through one of the advertised organizations that PerkSpot had collaborated with. At the time, our dental plan did not cover Invisalign and later did, but I was able to get a very um, beneficial package for Invisalign for my son in the last year. So thank you, PerkSpot.
That's awesome. That is definitely what we like to hear. Like I said, we always strive to have something out there for everyone. No matter whether you're looking for, we brought on Yeti recently, so I know like, during the summer, those were a really big thing with the tumblers and having, your water bottle. So we have that. We have our travel discounts. So we do have a little bit of everything in there for someone.
It looks like our chat box is a little quiet.
Yeah,
Feel
we are
free to.
happy to answer any other questions, if anything else, if you all think of anything else.
Well, I do believe we can conclude the webinar. Um, do you have any closing remarks, Andrew?
No, just thank you again for letting us present this webinar. Like I said, if there are any other questions, please feel free to reach out. But yes, thank you again for letting us be here for this.
And we are very grateful for you making time to present and go over the fine details of PerkSpot. And James, thank you for responding to the questions and making yourself available as well. Thanks to everyone for joining us, and we hope you have a great rest of the day.
Thank you. You as well. Take care, everyone.